Alrighty guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be showcasing this Gohan, and not this Gohan, but this Great Saiyaman and Videl card. This is the new April Fool's Day card, so I did want to rainbow them on screen with you guys. Again, this unit, because they raise attack and defense on their super attack, I would highly recommend every single one of you to go ahead and go full additionals for this unit. Again, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in my eyes to give them, like, say, like full crit, for example. You know, even if you like try to make the case, oh, you know, even if they're a free-to-play unit, they're not going to do as much damage. You know, their defense is still not going to be really good. Even though that may be true, I would still consider putting the additionals on them, again, just so that you give yourself that extra chance to at least be able to go ahead and get that additional super attack, which is going to help them with their defense immensely. And another thing that I did, which I tell every single person to do, is the 3 dodge. I know many of you may not be the biggest fan of the 3 dodge. You know, you may question my sanity, you know, why I do that. And again, it's always going to be the same old answer. It's because 3 dodge is very important because it gives your unit at least a chance to dodge another attack. It at least gives them another chance built into them. Because I've had many instances where 3 dodge has saved me when it comes to a super battle road run, or when I'm doing something like the legendary Goku event where I can't afford to actually take another hit. And guess what? I have the 3 dodge, it activates, and it saves my butt. So again, I do recommend every single person to go ahead and, you know, use 3 dodge on your units. Again, it's always a good idea to give them that little bit of extra chance to be able to do it. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's see that beautiful golden sheen, and they are now fully rainbowed. So, anyways, let's head on over now. They are on not a lot of category teams. Again, this is another big issue with this Gohan. This Great Saiyaman, I should say, and Videl unit is really, they're only on 3 category teams, and one of them is not even viable. The Defenders of Justice, I mean, we don't even have the proper leader. Technically, the proper leader of this category is actually Videl, but Dokkan Fest Videl is not yet over here on Global, so we don't even have the leader of the category. So that does make things a little bit interesting, but needless to say, let's go ahead and let's hop in on the... I mean, I will showcase them on the Defenders of Justice category team. It's just going to be a really wonky team. So, like I said, let's head on over now to the other category teams that we can showcase this Great Saiyaman and Videl card. Alrighty guys, we are here on the Movie Heroes category team, which is really going to be their best category team, I would say. So anyways, their start of turn defense is 50,000. Again, not the most impressive. Again, that is because we share absolutely no links with AGL Gogeta. But just to quickly recap what they do, they get 58% attack and defense at the start of turn. They have an additional 58% attack and defense, an additional 58% attack and defense, Jesus, when performing a super attack. And then they get another 41% attack and defense when attacking extreme class enemies, which we aren't doing right now, but we will with the same, you know, Movie Heroes team, just because, again, the Movie Heroes team is going to be able to give them the biggest buffs. And then they have a chance of performing a critical hit plus 4% per Defenders of Justice category ally on the team. And then they also give Defenders of Justice 3 key and attack and defense and an 18% chance of performing a critical hit. So again, overall, very solid unit. Their defense 50k with the extra 58 on super attack. That's going to put them at around 76k defense. And then on top of that, they're raising it, which is a 30% raise. So their defense should be at around maybe like 85, almost 90k defense. So very solid considering that they don't have any links active, which, by the way, going over their links, they have Courage Patrol, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Shocking Speed, and Shattering the Limit. Again, not the most craziest set of links there, and I did not see their attack stat as I was trying to read their passive over here on the Dokkan Wiki, which is a little bit embarrassing, but it is what it is. I did bring this unit right here, this Great Saiyaman 2/1. Again, they're going to share literally, I think, 6 out of 7 links with the Great Saiyaman and Videl card. So again, getting those 2 on a rotation is going to be very, very good. Alright. I probably should have gotten a super attack with Bardock just so that, you know, we could move forward with the Dokkan event, but I've somehow managed to wait till turn 5 on still the same phase, which honestly should be a huge achievement. Okay, we have this Trunks with them, who is gonna give, who's giving them 10% defense, so their defense is at 53k. Again, keep in mind 58%, you know, extra defense and attack on super, and then they're also going to be raising it, so their defense I think should be close to 90k on this turn, so very, very good. Again, this Trunks is also giving an attack buff, so their super attack is going to be higher than it was last turn. Double digits, that's very good. And now they're at 1 million, so their attack last turn was just under 1 million. Again, I was paying attention to the Dokkan Wiki, so I did not actually see what their attack stat was. But just based off of that, their attack stat was probably right under 1 million. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pop this with Bardock and Gine. Again, this is a 2-turn attack buff. It gives everybody 22% extra attack, and it's a 2-turn one, like I said. So we're going to have the perfect rotation for the Gohan, the Videl, next turn. With the active skill is going to be very, very good. And we are actually going to be able to miss a super attack with everyone. So this is going to be, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have put Piccolo there. That is probably a mistake I'm going to live to regret. Okay, he didn't actually get supered, which is very good. And then, god damn it. And of course, you just had to additional super attack, because why not? You know what? That's fine. At least he killed him. So we don't have to worry about killing the bosses too early. Alright. Our defense is still 53k. We have everything except shocking speed. Alright, defense again 53k. We are missing out on some defense, of course. You know, we're not facing an extreme class enemy, but we are also getting the buffs from this movie hero support, Trunks. That is gonna hurt. 89k, actually that's not that bad. And there they are at 1.7. That's pretty decent considering that they have, you know, extra attack that they actually don't have in their passive just yet. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. That's a lot better than I thought it was. I thought they were going to do less than that. You know, frankly, I thought they were going to do like 1.5 or maybe like 1.4. We're going to do this. Actually, no, we're going to do this. And I think we're going to head on over now to the Janemba Dokkan event with the same team, same build, just so we can see that extra 41% attack and defense from Gohan. Not from Gohan, but from the Great Saiyaman and Videl. You know, passive is basically what oh my god. Please, brain, let me do this transition. I beg you, god. So like I said, we're now gonna be facing an extreme class enemy, so we can get that extra little bit of their passive active. Alrighty, so we're here back on the Movie Heroes team, of course, facing an extreme class enemy. Again, his passive remains the same, except he gets an additional 41% attack and defense. Now, I went ahead and I calculated it, if I did my math correctly, which is 58% of his defense on super attack, plus an extra 41% of his defense on super attack, adds his defense up to 104k, and then 30% of that, because he raises it, is 30,000 roughly. And so his total defense after he super attacks is going to be 134,000. That is very good considering that, again, he is a free-to-play unit and he's only getting 150% to defense. That is Gogeta's leader skill. That is another thing we have to keep in mind. This is going to hurt. Again, all of his defense comes from his super attack. because he only gets 58% defense at the start of turn. And as you can see, his attack stat did go up. Again, he is at 1.2 there. Again, maybe not the most impressive, but overall, again, his defensive stat, you know, and everything else he's going to be doing, especially when we finally are able to get the Defenders of Justice category over here on Dokkan when Dokkan Fest with Videl eventually comes. I do think this is going to be a very, very solid free-to-play unit to run. Alright, we're going to do this. I think we should be able to finish Janemba off. Again, and then we are going to have, once more, probably the perfect rotation for this Janemba unit, which is going to be next to the Great Saiyaman 1/2 unit. Alright, this is very good, because then... Oh... We could also transform with them, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Again, this is all of our links active. Really, all the links are going to give us is just like key and attack. So again, our defense is still going to be at around 130,000. Of course, after we super, and then we are getting the extra buff from, of course, the support type movie Trunks. All right. Let's see this attack stat by them. Again, they're getting a whole lot of, not attack, but they're going to get a fair amount from their links with, of course, this Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. And they are up to 1.7. Again, that is even without the active skill buffs. Again, that tells you a lot about their defense. Okay, so they took at around 100k. So how much are they going to take now? Double digits. Again, that really does show the difference in damage that they are taking, because before, they took 100k. But now, they're taking double digits. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use the active skill. It is a 2-turn attack buff. We're going to go ahead and pop that. And we're going to see what type of damage they're going to be able to output. Now, I do believe they are going to easily clear, I believe it is going to be like 2 million. I think they should be able to at least get over 2 million, or like maybe like 1.9. Because again, with the active skill, without the extra 41% attack and defense, they were at 1.7. So I do think their attack stat is going to significantly jump up. Okay. Okay, their defense did drop down. So their defense after they super attack should be maybe 120k, 125k, which is still very, very solid considering that, you know, they're a free-to-play unit. And they're going to get an easy A, man. I mean, if you take a look at their leader skill, Defenders of Justice 50%. Again, most free-to-play units nowadays, when you see that leader skill on them, just know that they're going to get an easy A eventually. And when this unit does, man, just with the little bit of stats buffs, both from the easy A and to their passive, they're going to be a very, very good unit. All right. They're at 1.9, exactly as I predicted, close to 2 million. Very, very good. And then I also forgot to mention this, is they lower attack and extreme class, you know, enemies attack and defense on super attack, which is going to be very, very useful in Super Battle Road, because in Movie Hero Super Battle Road, every single villain that you fight is, like I just said, a villain. You know, in Movie Hero Super Battle Road, again, all you're fighting is villains, so again, you are going to be able to get that super attack effect of theirs active, which is going to be very, very good. So I think, believe it or not, I said I was probably going to showcase the Defenders of Justice category, but I don't think I will. In fact, I think we're just going to head on over to the breakdown portion of the video. They are on another category, which is Joined Forces, but the issue with that is I don't have the proper leader for the category, and I tend not to showcase units if I personally don't have the proper leader, because to me it doesn't feel like a true showcase. It doesn't feel like I'm doing the unit justice if I don't have the proper leader skill for the unit. So anyways, again, we're gonna head on over to the breakdown portion of the video. Again, as of now, I really think Movie Heroes is really where you're gonna be using them the most. And again, they are very, very impressive. Again, with their defense, it is going to be at a relatively decent level, easily over 100k, especially if you're fighting extreme class enemies. So I would consider farming up this unit if you are free to play. Again, 1.5, double super there, double raise on their defense, very, very good. But Janemba is just dodging everything, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see them get the super attack off and see how much damage they're actually going to do to Janemba. So anyways, let's head on over now to the breakdown portion of the video. Okay, so this is outstanding performance, great Saiyanman and Videl. I did say in the beginning that I was going to show them on the Defenders of Justice. Again, I decided to change my mind just because, again, we don't have the leader. And again, same thing why I'm not showing him on Joined Forces is because I don't like to do that. Again, I feel like it doesn't do the unit justice to, you know, show them on, say, like a 130% lead team, and then the friend is on a 170% lead team, so it's not consistent. So it doesn't really paint a really good picture of the unit, and it really gives, you know, maybe those of you who are watching and thinking about maybe grinding up the unit, a, you know, inaccurate picture of what this unit really can do. So again, they are Defenders of Justice, 2 key 50%, 2 stats. Again, they're going to EZA based off of that leader skill easily. On their super attack Justice shot, they raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause supreme damage, and lower extreme class enemies attack and defense. So very good effect for Movie Hero Super Battle Road. Again, they are going to lower every single enemy's attack and defense because every single unit on that category stage of Super Battle Road is a movie bosses category unit. Alright, their passive, they get 58% attack and defense at the start of turn. They get 58% of attack and defense on super attack. They get an additional 41% attack and defense when attacking extreme class enemies. And then they have the 4% chance per Defenders of Justice category ally on their team. So essentially what that means is they get a 4% chance to crit per Defenders of Justice. So in total they should have, what is it, like a 20% chance to crit. And then they also give Defenders of Justice category allies 3 key and 18% attack and defense and an 18% chance to crit. So overall, an extremely solid unit. They are a really good support type unit for the Defenders of Justice. Again, when eventually Dokkan Fest Videl comes, they are going to be a very good unit to run with Videl because they're going to be giving her 3 key. And again, for the hidden potential system, I decided to go full additionals, again, to maximize their defensive raising. So when they get an EZA, again, say they buff up their defense to maybe greatly raise this defense on super attack, I'm all set. And again, their categories, links, again, all level 1 except for Infighter, which is level 3. And then their categories, again, Joined Forces. I don't have the leader for the category, so I really didn't want to showcase them. Again, this unit, I believe, leads Joined Forces, and then, of course, Kale and Caulifla, they lead Joined Forces as well. Both of which I unfortunately don't have, which is a little bit frustrating at times. But again, usually the category that you would see them be run on is most likely the Movie Heroes category team. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this unit. Personally, I am a little bit of a fan of this unit. I do think there are still things that are left to be desired about this unit. But overall, I think this is a very, very solid unit. So like I said before, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all next time.